Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. How are you all doing? Hi. Okay, so hi there. My name is Melanie Foltz Mayers. I am the founder and managing director of Eden Mays HR Consulting, and I want to have a chat with you. So, in the title of this, you will see that it's about telephone interview tips. So I've had a few questions asking me about telephone interview tips and interview tips in general. So I decided I was going to come on and I was going to share a bit with you guys. Now, if you bear with me a second, I am just going to share this into. It's telling me I'm live, which is good, good, good. I'm going to share this into. Done. I think that's done. Well, Facebook are changing things these days. Right. There you go, done. So, as I said, hi there, I'm Melanie Foltz Mayers, founder and managing director of Eden Mays HR Consulting. And it's HR consulting for both entrepreneurs and small business owners, but also we do a lot of career coaching for our clients, but also for individuals. And it's February, yay. If you're in London, or actually if you're in New York or Washington, it's cold, it's icy, we've had a lot of flurries of snow. I'm very happy that I'm working from home today. I've got my UGG boots on, keep my toes warm, and then you're going to say, but your arms are out because, you know, heating's on. Anyway, so whether you're watching live or on a replay, say hi, comment, like, share if there's anybody else you think will be interested in this content. This is going to be a quick 10 minutes. I'm talking to quite a lot of people who've decided that they want to shift their roles, change their jobs, do something new for 2018. And, you know, they're now 6 weeks in, and they've got questions about how to make sure they shine. So generally speaking, when you have applied for a role, the first contact that you have with a potential employer will be a phone call. So typically they'll have got your CV or they've got your application form and they want to have a call, have a chat, check that you tick all their boxes. And so, you know, when I have managed recruitment functions, you know, we've literally had a cheat sheet full of questions, and, you know, they're kind of yes, no, we know what we want the answers to be to let us know whether or not it's worth our time to get you in to meet some senior people. So generally speaking, there's a bunch of questions that you're asked. So I just want to give you a bit of an understanding of how to prepare for those kind of questions, how to prepare for that call, and what to do to get you in so that they come and that they want to meet you face to face and get to find out even more about you. So I always say that your CV is like a you know, it's like a menu. You know, when you're going out, you go to a restaurant, you look at the menu outside and you decide, is there something on it that I would like? And if there is, then you go in and you take a seat and you make an order. That's what your CV is like. Your CV is to give them the opportunity to see the greatness that is you and to open up their appetite, to whet their appetite so that they will want to meet you. And often what happens is you get a phone call first from a recruiter or someone internal in their team who just wants to have a quick sort of 20-minute chat with you to find out a bit more about you and check that you're a fit, both from a skills point of view, but also from an organizational fit point of view. So I just wanted to share with you a few tips around what you ought to be doing and how to prepare for those telephone interviews. So the first thing is, obviously, it's going to be a call that comes out of the blue. So number one, if you're not prepared, if you're not in the right environment, you know, if you're driving, if you're out with your children, if you're, you know, still running out of bed, the best bet would be to say, you know, I'm on my way to something, I'm on my way to work, or about to get on the underground. Can we talk later? So can we have a conversation in, you know, can I speak to you in an hour or half an hour? Or obviously if you're in your work environment, it may well be, well, I'm at work right now, so can we talk at lunchtime, or can we talk at the end of the day? So number one, feel free to do that. There isn't a problem with rescheduling and saying, I can't talk to you right now, but I'll definitely talk to you later. Number two is just to talk you through some of the things that they'll want to find out about you. So I want to understand your current or your previous role if you're not employed at the moment. So they want to know what you've been doing, what your responsibilities are, and how that kind of relates to the role you've applied for. So it's good if you can remember what you've applied for, so that you can be very clear about what they're looking for. And so you want to talk about what you're currently doing, you know, what you like doing, what you're not liking doing, and pin that into the type of skills that they're looking for that role. Then the other thing that they're going to want to talk to you about is why you're looking. So, you know, if you say, I'm in this job and it's wonderful, I'm doing all this great stuff, they're going to ask you why you're looking. So it could be, I'm looking for my next step. It could be, I'm looking to work in a different kind of organization. So it might be a different industry, a different sector, but have a good story for why you want to do that. Not, you know, my boss is a pain in the neck, or I only really want to travel half an hour a day into work. Make it a compelling reason for why you were looking at leaving your current employer and joining them. The other things that they're going to want to find out from you are what your salary expectations are. So be clear in what you're looking for. Be clear on what your bare minimum is, what you need in order to leave the current role that you're in, or what you need to get you out of bed every day. So be clear about the kind of roles you're looking for. The other thing they want to ask you is they want to know what your notice period is, what your availability is to start. So, you know, if you're currently not employed, it might be, oh, you know, I could start in a couple of weeks. If you are employed, you might have 3 months notice or 1 month's notice, or, you know, if you're 16, you might have 6 months notice. They're going to want to know that and understand how long they're going to have to wait to get you to join if they love you. And then once they've gotten all of those things, so they've spoken to you about your current role or your previous role, and talked to you about the skills that you have, and you know, your qualifications and your experience, they've understood what you're looking for, so what kind of role you're looking for, and why you are thinking of leaving your current employer. They've got your salary expectations, and they know your notice period. At that point, then they should talk to you about next steps. So it might be, okay, so today I'm calling around all the people that have applied, that we've shortlisted. I'll get back to you tomorrow with some more information about the role and a date for an interview. Or sometimes when you're having those conversations, they may well say to you, okay, that's great, so when can you come in to see us? We were thinking about interviewing you know, next week, Monday, could you do this time, this time, this time? So sometimes they'll try to schedule you straight away. Other times they'll say, we'll send you some more information about the role, and if it's of interest to you, let me know and I'll schedule you in. That's generally speaking how it works. So that is generally how it works when you get a telephone interview. So don't be shocked. Most organisations will pre-screen you. They won't just go by what's on your CV or what's on your application form. I hope you have found this useful. As I said, you know, like, comment, share, ask any questions you like, and I'll definitely be checking back to respond to you if you're not on live. So, you know, if you're on live on a replay, say hi, let us know where you're watching from. If you're liking this type of content, if you're looking for a role, you know, someone else is looking for a role, in the comments, no, not in the comments, in the description of this live stream is the link to our Facebook group where we share more of this kind of information. It's Career Advice with Eden Mays HR, the link's there. And also, actually I'm going to pin it in, I'll put it in now and pin it. But also, if you are looking for employment, I'll just put this in here. We have a free CV checklist. I'm going to pin that to the top. So you can download that and you will get our free CV checklist, which shows you all the points that you need to make sure your CV is amazing, and it gets them to pick up the phone and call you to find out if you're even more amazing, and then get you into that interview. So thanks for watching. As I said, do comment, do ask any questions. Don't forget that the link to our Facebook group on career advice is in the description if you want to join, if it's of interest to you, and I will see you all again real soon. Bye bye.